Connected. Channel switched.
Well, here we go. Gonna do a little stream. Haven't done a stream in a while. Figured it was time to do one. Have to set my server group
Server group assigned.
so that they know I'm streaming. Tonight I'm going to be connecting to Laguardia Departure. Nobody else is online, so I'll be working top down. Departure, tower, ground, clearance, delivery. A little bit of everything. I'll also be covering Westchester Airport unless approach comes on. And I see DC Center's on, but Boston Center isn't. And we currently have no planes at LaGuardia Airport, so it's going to be a long night. Well, we'll just sit back and relax and have a little fun. Some people will show up. The winds are 180 at 8. We got no ceiling, unlimited ceiling, 10 miles visibility. All's good. Pick up a runway selection. So that I can set up an ATIS. You would think after all this time I would know what the runway configuration is. Pretty sure it's the Part 3.1 ILS 22, but we'll see. I'm currently in the LaGuardia SOP looking for the runway selection. And we got 180 at 8. I was close. It's runway 13 ILS 22. So let me get information 8 up there. ILS 22, depart runway 13. We'll connect that, put it up. As you can see, I did it off screen, but now the ATIS is up. Not sure if it transmits yet. Wasn't doing that for a long time, but we'll see. Say we're depart 13, ILS 2. Got my little cheat sheet up from the SOP, just so I can remember what I'm doing. JFK's not on. I wonder what they're doing in real life. If you're wondering, I'm looking up in the FAA digital ATIS on datis.cloud. Always give you the ATIS and what the real life ATIS is. Okay, in real life they're on the 22s. So I'm assuming that's what they are here. Well, they got the Belmont, so we have all our departures. Cool.
Server group assigned.
It's not often that I get to do Goldman 7 departures. For whatever reason, it doesn't come about too often. So it's kind of a nice change. A little bit of a learning experience. And if you guys are wondering about the charts I'm talking about, it's actually right here. And as you can see, on a Goldman 7 departure, I only own up to, make it bigger so hopefully you guys can see it if anybody's here. Can only climb them up to 12,000, and then I can climb them to 15,000 and turn them to the west gate, which is really cool. And like I said, it just looks like it's going to be a long, boring night here. This may be a very short stream if all you're doing is listening to me chit-chatting what I'm trying to do. I was hoping for a little traffic, but not even an arrival. This is the arrival departure box up here, if you guys can see it. My mouse moving around on it. And we actually have nothing. No arrivals, no departures. Nothing up here at Westchester. This is Westchester up here. Maybe it was a bad night to try and stream. But we'll see. You know, nights have started out quiet and have gotten very, very busy. And then there's been nights that have started out quiet and just stayed really, really quiet. I see Starfleet 1 is at Newark Airport. Not sure if you guys can see that. I'll try and scroll it in a little bit. That's Starfleet 1. I don't know if you guys can read it on the screen, but he actually puts his call sign in as Starfleet 1. He flies the New York area a lot. So anyway, my next step in training is eventually to get signed off on LaGuardia departure. And then I'll have to go back to Philly to do Philly approach. And then after Philly approach, I'll be able to come back to LaGuardia and learn LaGuardia approach, which is kind of what I want to do, but we'll see. They are talking about changing the training procedures again and just letting us do our N90 major, but that hasn't come about yet. I'm also surprised my buddy N21, November 121 is in here. November 121 is a Norwegian guy, very nice man. Oh, a departure. And a Goldman 7 departure at that. Alex is, November 121 is Alex, he's Norwegian. He actually lives in Norway. And a lot of nights he stays up because Norway's like 6 hours ahead of us, so it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's like 1 o'clock in the morning there now. And yes, I was counting on my fingers. um, and then he kind of stays up until I sign off, which is really nice. It's nice to, have somebody like that. And what I normally do is, so just in case it gets busy, I tend to put the departure procedure in, which would be the Goldman 7, and then just amend their flight plan, not issue a squawk code so that I know I didn't give him his clearance yet. And then just sit back and wait, because eventually he will call. And yes, I got my coffee. It wouldn't be a controlling session without my hot steaming cup of coffee next to me. I did have a camera I did finally buy a camera from my computer. But alas, my daughter started streaming and decided she needed it more than I do. So there went my camera.
New York departure, Southwest 3121, looking for IFR to Baltimore.
Southwest 3121, New York departure, good evening. You're cleared to Baltimore Airport via the Goldman 7 departure. Radar vectors Big E then is filed. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 220, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is with me in squawk 1001. He actually called.
Cleared to Baltimore via the Goldman 7. Radar vectors to Big E, then a final climb via SID. Expect 220, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with you. Squawk 1001.
Yep, 1001 on the squawk. Southwest 3121, read back correct. Push and start your discretion. Current information is Alpha. Expect runway 13 for departure and call for taxi holding short of taxiway Alpha, please.
Will do for Southwest 3121.
Okay, I just took a big gulp of coffee. So yes, I assigned him a squawk code because I issued him his clearance. So now when I look at my arrival up here, I know that he has been issued a clearance because he has a squawk code assigned now. When it's not busy, it's not that big of a deal. But when it does get busy, it does get confusing of who has clearances and who doesn't, and makes for swapping out positions a little bit easier. And so you guys can see, I don't know if I can move it. Here we go. I actually have a little ASDAC of a little second open window of Westchester Airport. So if I have anybody up at Westchester, I can monitor them as well as LaGuardia. It's just off on another screen. They're trying to get me into using V-Stars, and I'm resisting. Because in V-Stars, even when you work top down, you don't have the taxiway labels. though they're fairly easy at Laguardia, and I kind of know where most of them are by from memory. But it's still nice to have that little crutch to be able to look and say, oh, okay, taxi this way. Kind of surprised we don't have Boston Center on tonight. We normally have a Boston Center on almost every night. So it's kind of surprising that there is none. Well, this has been the longest 16 minutes of my life. I shouldn't say that. It's really not true. I'm sure it's kind of boring for anybody that's watching, if anybody's actually watching. I know I have quite a few followers, so hopefully we'll get somebody in here and start chatting or something. Make it a little bit more interesting than just you guys listening to me. I'm thinking about doing some flight videos also. I love flying the CJ4 in Microsoft 2020. Haven't done it since the last update. Well, actually, that's not true. Haven't done it since they put Velocity in. Have to go see, update it. Maybe I'll start doing a couple of videos and streams of flying along with my controlling. Maybe even add a YouTube channel so that after the videos are done, I can post the videos to YouTube. But again, that's something in the future. That's not something I'm doing right away. I enjoy it. I enjoy flying. I enjoy controlling. I enjoy the whole shebang. We go see what Rudy's doing.
Channel switched.
What's up, Rudy? I'm online, by the way,
Hey, John. All right, cool.
just in case you have any of those merit departures or ship and
Yeah.
wavy
Yeah.
that you guys love to give me.
That's the only place people want to go is Boston. Boston or Providence. I had a Providence departure before, but it must have been just before you got online.
Yeah, I actually have two right now. I have one that's got a clearance and one that hasn't filed. It's quiet though tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I was
It
talking.
is early in the week, so.
Normally by Wednesday, Wednesday's kind of a hit and miss day. It can be really busy or it can be really quiet.
You say you were talking to somebody?
Yeah, I was talking to Donald this afternoon. He was on approach, and he was like, it's dead, John. I mean, it is just dead.
Oh, stand by.
If you guys are wondering, I'm talking to Rudy, who does Newark Tower on the TeamSpeak channel. I don't control Newark airspace, but we do let them know when we come on just in case they miss it. And it's company. And company's good.
I was doing some flying earlier today. Hopped in my Cessna and was flying around Yosemite.
Cool.
Yeah, it was nice.
Cool. I about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, I did a network flight to from Laguardia to San Juan in my CJ4 in the CJ4, and man, that was a great flight. A little boring in between over the water, but the view coming up to Puerto Rico, the scenery is just awesome.
Yeah, I haven't flown from New York to San Juan. I have flown from like St. Thomas into San Juan.
Yeah, it was nice. I enjoyed it. It was a little bit long. It was like 4 hours.
Yeah, I
So it
know.
was,
That's right. That's why I figured I'd do a shorter one, like from St. Thomas.
yeah, yeah, but it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. And the best part was New York Center was offline, but well, Oceanic was offline. But when I was about 100 miles from San Juan, San Juan Center came on and San Juan Airport Tower came on.
Oh, cool.
So that was actually kind of cool.
I've been noticing a lot of the Midwest centers have been coming on a little bit more frequently lately. Minneapolis, Denver.
We always try to make our ATC front Hotchmania. Not sure that's how you
Usually don't
pronounce
see
it.
them
I'm
around.
terrible with pronunciations. But we are going to have a little fun, hopefully. Not much traffic here tonight. But you know what? Anything can change in a half hour, 30 minutes.
Southwest 3121, ready for taxi.
Southwest 3121, runway 13, taxi via Alpha Kilo Bravo Papa, hold short runway 22.
13 Alpha Kilo Bravo Papa, hold short, runway 22, November 7, Southwest 3121.
Yeah, he got his call sign wrong.
I don't know what I'm going to do here, John. I moved down here for the warm weather and it's 59 degrees.
Oh, stop. It was 46 here today and we're sweating. You know what? You'll be bitching about the warm weather come
I know
April.
July, forget it. I hear it's brutal down here. Well, I don't know. I was here in July when we bought the house. So, I mean, it is hot, but I was only here for a day or two. So I was able to deal with it more easily.
You just got to live in air conditioning down there.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. 40 plus degrees in the Northeast. Roll down the windows. Absolutely. Guy on my stream, Hotchmania, says 40 plus degrees in the Northeast. Roll down the windows, kids. And that's in April. I mean, I'm sorry, that's in February. 59 degrees. I'd have my shorts on. Rudy muted me. Southwest 3121, cross runway 22 at Papa. Continue taxiing Papa for 13.
Continue taxi on Papa for 13 cross 22 at Papa, November, Southwest 3121.
We're going to have you in front of a mirror going, not November, Southwest, not November, Southwest.
Sorry, I'm used to my VBJ call sign right now.
I don't know how all of these people are getting all of these
Oh, you're fine.
certifications. I
We're
have been
just
trying to
having a
get
little fun at your
ITT
expense.
for like now over 2 weeks with nothing. I check like 5 times a day. And then I see Sam Hoffman got ground and tower for JFK in the same day.
That's because he's Philly certified. He can do, it's just one cab session.
I thought you had to be a major, like a Newark, LaGuardia, or Kennedy certified in order to have that done. So Philly counts too?
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but that's what I thought. Hold on a second. I got to give it clearance. Southwest 3121, you ready to go?
Yep, we're ready to go, Southwest 3121.
Southwest 3121, fly the Goldman 7 departure, wind 180 at 8, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 13, fly the Goldman 8, November 7, Southwest 3121.
Oh, you're Southwest, not November. November's Goldman 7, not 8. I'm used to it, though, already. What do you normally fly that you're calling yourself November? And here we go. We got Southwest 3121 on the roll. Southwest 3121, radar contact, say altitude.
1000, Southwest 3121.
Southwest 3121, climb and maintain 12,000, 12,000.
2000, Southwest 3121.
Now, what were you saying, Rudy?
No, just saying it seems like it's impossible to get an ITT session. I've been trying forever. Then Derek helped me out, but yet he hasn't written any notes, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to get credit for that because it's not showing up in my notes. So whenever I do get somebody, they're going to say, "Well, you got to do this sweatbox all over again." And that's going to set me back another 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, but it's actually like 3 sessions.
Yeah. So I did the first 2 in one session, the first 2 sweat boxes. Then I did the merge, for arrivals. I did the merge, and supposedly the next one is going to be departures, I'm assuming. and then I guess they combine them all together. I don't know.
Yeah, it's very, very confusing. Southwest 3121, depart Goldman flying heading 341.
Can you repeat the heading for Southwest 3121?
Yeah, Southwest 3121, depart Goldman flying heading 340.
340 out of Goldman, Southwest 3121.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I did the Goldman 7 departure. I normally would give that to you when I climbed you to 12, but I forgot.
All good.
LaGuardia departure, Falcon 49 with information Alpha, the General Aviation, LaGuardia, looking for IFR clearance to Charlotte as filed.
Falcon 49, good evening, New York departure. You're cleared to Charlotte Airport via the Goldman 7 departure. Radar vectors Big E, then is filed. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 30010 minutes after departure. Departure is with me in squawk 1002.
Falcon 49 cleared to Atlanta, Alpha 7 departure, Diggy transition, then the flight plan. Was that 3,000 on departure or 5? I didn't get that.
5,000 on departure.
5,000 on departure, squawking 1002 Falcon 49.
Falcon 49, read back correct. Push and start your discretion. Current information is Alpha. Expect runway 13 for departure. Call for taxi, holding short of, I don't know, Charlie at Echo, if that works for you.
Charlie
I don't
at
know if
Echo
it
it
made a
is, sir.
difference to
Thank
you,
you,
but
Falcon
we're
49.
on the twos now. I don't think it makes a difference for you.
Yeah, no, nothing you're on makes a difference for us, really. It's basically sometimes what we're on makes a difference for you.
Right.
Southwest 3121, climb and maintain 15,000, 15,000.
15,000 for Southwest 3121.
And as you guys can see, as he crosses the East River there, my box changes from 12,000 to a top altitude of 15,000, so I can climb him to 15,000. Southwest 3121, fly heading 270.
270 Southwest 3121.
And Southwest 3121, climb and maintain 17,000, 17,000, proceed direct Biggie.
17,000 direct to Biggie, November, Southwest 3121.
And 3121, I'm going to keep you for a little bit. I'm going to see if Washington Center will pick you up or not, rather than sending you to Unicom.
Roger that. Thanks.
So we'll give it a minute. We'll give it till you get up to 17,000 for them to pick you up or not. All right, Southwest 3121, they're not grabbing you. Radar service has terminated. Assume on navigation. Frequency changed approved. Unicom 122.8. Have a great flight.
Over Unicom, thanks for the service. Southwest are doing 31.
See you next time. Well, we got one plane out on the Goldman 7 in 35 minutes. Does make for a little bit of a boring night when it's quiet.
Is Charlotte having some kind of an event today? Now everyone's going to Charlotte. There's like 5 in a row who've gotten there.
I have no idea. Charlotte is, well, Atlanta Center's on. Is anybody working Charlotte? I don't know. I don't have that spot
Yeah,
up.
yeah, they have Charlotte Tracon is up.
And that might be why. Because, you know, it's complete radar. It's complete ATC services with Boston not being on. I don't look for other RTAC events. I kind of just worry about our own.
No, I know. I'm just saying it. Just everyone's going to Charlotte now. Usually, I don't get that many departures for there.
We actually get a lot of departures for Charlotte at LaGuardia.
Huh.
Oh, guys, I'm ready to go to sleep. I was hoping for a little bit more of a busier night because I started streaming. But
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah,
what's your stream? Are you on Twitch?
yeah, it's LaGuardia John at Twitch.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, see that little purple icon at the end of my name? That's the streaming icon.
Yeah, I saw that, but I didn't know what your URL was.
Yeah, we started it as LaGuardia John. I haven't actually streamed in a long time. I'm trying to get back into it. But tonight might not have been the best night to do it.
Yeah. There you go. Just popped on.
Who just popped on?
Me.
You?
No, I just pulled up your stream.
Oh, my stream. Okay. You can tell how much I'm paying attention here, right? I always wondered how it looked in my stream. I watched the videos, but, you know, I guess it depends on what size monitor you have, you know, and how it looks.
Get a resolution.
But I've always watched it on, you know, the videos afterwards. But, you know, I'm on a 27-inch monitor, so it looks exactly the same as, you know, when I full screen it, it looks exactly the same, you know, as if I was doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, looks good. I have a 23-inch monitor. It fits all in one screen.
Yeah, well, I figured that. I always figured that it would adjust to your, you know, that the video would adjust to your screen length, and you know, it would just shrink whatever it was that, you know, to fill your screen.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm old. Leave me alone. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's enjoyable. I like doing it.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah. White departures are easy tonight because I have the Nathan's 5 departure. I can just give them the Nathan's 5, climb them to 10, send them direct white. See you later.
Straight down.
If any of you guys wonder, this is actually the Goldman 7 departure procedure. We have them depart Goldman at 341 or 340, and then we can turn them west. The Frontier flight that just filed, he's going to be doing the Nathan's 5, which is this one, which will then take him direct to white. It's, we have, and of course the old well-known tennis 6.
LaGuardia departure, Falcon 49 on Charlie Charlie, ready to taxi to 13 for departure.
Falcon 49, runway 13, taxi via Golf Papa.
Golf Papa, Falcon 49, roger.
Yeah, if you watch my stream, you'll find that LaGuardia is not as hard as everybody makes it out to be. Once you understand it.
Yeah. Like anything, you just gotta get in the flow.
Yeah, it makes for some interesting times, but it's not as complicated as it's made out to be. Falcon 49, you ready to go?
Don't have a lot
Ready
of
to go,
taxi
Falcon 49, roger.
space.
Falcon 49, fly the Goldman 7 departure. Wind 180 at 8, runway 13 is cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 13, Goldman departure, Falcon 49.
Is DC Center just like bored down there or something that he's talking to himself in ATC chat?
Yeah, I
Or,
don't know who he's talking to.
or is he talking to somebody that's out of viz range?
Could be.
Because all I'm getting is like a one-sided conversation, and I'm like, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, I don't know who it could be. Maybe Atlanta. We definitely are out of range of Atlanta.
Yeah, it could be Atlanta. Oh, JFK's ground's on, huh?
LaGuardia, Frontier 2109. How do you read?
Frontier 2109, 5x5.
Roger. Looking for the clearance to Orlando.
Frontier 2109, cleared to Orlando Airport via the Nathan's 5 departure. Radar vectors white. Then is filed. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is with me in squawk 1003.
Okay, going to be clear to Orlando. I'll look up that departure. I think you said the Nathan 5, then White, then as filed. Climb via the SID. Expect 380 and 10 and squawk 1003, Frontier 2109.
Frontier 2109, read back correct. Push and start your discretion. Current information is Alpha. Expect runway 13 for departure. Call for taxi holding short of taxiway Alpha, please.
All right. Pick up Alpha and call you for taxi holding short of Alpha, Frontier 2109.
Thank you, sir. Falcon 49, radar contact, say altitude.
3,300 for 5,000.
Falcon 49, climb and maintain 12,000, and depart Goldman heading 340.
Up to 14,000 departing Goldman, heading 340, roger.
12,000, and yes, 340 departing Goldman.
12,000 feet, 340 out of Goldman. Falcon 49.
And this time I remembered to say depart Goldman heading 340. We'll see how many people actually do it.
You have a lot of RNAV departures at LaGuardia, right? It looks, well, obviously.
Only off of 13. Everything else is climbs. Off of 13, we have the Tennis, the Nathans, and the Goldman SIDs. Off of 31, we have just a heading. You know, we give them headings based on their
Yeah, radar vectors, yeah.
yeah, headings based on their I can't think of it. Headings based on their exits. And off of 4, we have the Bronx climb and the Pelham climb that we use, and that's, you know, again based off which exit we're pointing them towards.
Yeah, that's like Philadelphia then.
Yeah, 3-1 is more like Philadelphia. It just gives you a heading off of the runway. It's either 340 or 355.
Right, depending on the exit gate.
Correct. And off of 4, it's an actual climb. It's the Bronx climb, which is heading 360. I'm not sure why they have that. And the Pelham climb, which is heading 040 off of 4. But for whatever reason, they have that. So we emulate it and use it.
Right. Oops, stand by.
Falcon 49, climb and maintain 15,000, 15,000.
15,000 feet, Falcon 49, roger.
And Falcon 49, fly heading 270.
270, Falcon 49, roger.
And that's it. We got them off. We got them climbing to 15. We're going to turn them 270 out the west gate here. This is the west gate. And these are all the west gate exits. That would be like their first radar fix. So we get them out this gate. And normally, if center was on, we would hand them off to center. But because center's not on, we give them, we climb them to 17,000 and give them their first direct fix. So in Falcon 49's case, we'll climb him to 17,000 and give him direct biggie. And sometimes DC Center will take people, sometimes they don't. Tonight's one of those nights that they're not taking them, so we're kind of just giving them over to Unicom. Falcon 49, climb and maintain 17,000. 17,000, proceed direct biggie.
Up to 17,000, direct biggie, Falcon 49.
And Falcon 49, New York Center's offline, radar services terminated. Sumo navigation, frequency changed, approved, Unicom 122.8. Have a great flight.
Switching over to Unicom, thank you for the excellent service, sir. Falcon 49.
You're welcome anytime. It's my pleasure. You have a great night, great flight.
You too.
I tried to hand off a Washington departure to Washington at you know at big going to Biggie. They wouldn't take it, so I'm not even bothering
No
anymore.
dice. Yeah.
Well, they're actually supposed to take it. We came up they came up to a letter of agreement, though it hasn't been published yet. So once it's published, they're supposed to take it. But
They
again,
should. Yeah.
what are you going to do if they don't? You know?
What was it? The wrong altitude or something?
No, we're supposed to. If New York Center's not on, we actually climb them to 17,000 and give them direct their first fix. So like November 4-9 there, I climbed them to 17,000, gave them direct biggie. And then I would flash them to DC. But the one I did before, which was the same thing, DC didn't pick them up, so I dropped them and radar terminated them. New York Center's offline, radar services terminated. Sumo navigation, Unicom, see ya. Oh, Spec Life, you're gonna make me go back and look at my video to see if I said runway 13 or 3. I'm pretty sure I said 13, but I can't guarantee that I did.
I got some Yahoo landing in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I saw him. I was wondering what he was going to do, if he was going to turn off or what.
And I told him to turn, and he still hasn't turned yet. Now I got a guy waiting to take off.
You know, if only we had this little helpful tool called an ATIS where we could put things up and tell them what runway to expect.
I hear they're working on something like that.
But in his defense, weren't you landing that way before you changed it and went
Yeah,
to?
that was about 5 minutes ago, or at least 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but he may have picked up the ATIS when he hit the Apple approach, the Apple start.
Yeah, finally he turned.
And yes, I do normally have a time that I control if I can get on. Can't always say I can get on, but most nights you can find me here about 7 p.m. Eastern time. I normally come on after dinner, and then I stay sometime. You know, I stay till at least 9:30, quarter to 10. Depends. My wife has to go to work or not if it's busy. Tonight probably won't be a 9:30, quarter to 10 night. Only because it's quiet. Unless it gets busy between now and 9. I have to get my daughter to show me how to change my chat notifications because I don't always see the chat because it's kind of in another window. And until I'm kind of looking at my main screen, which would be this one here. This is all one screen on my 27-inch monitor. Um,
Oh,
and
stand by.
my OBS is on the screen next to it, and the stream chat is like all the way over to the right of that screen. So unless I actually turn my head and look at the screen chat, I don't always see the chat. So if I don't answer you guys right away, it's not like I'm being rude. I just didn't look at it. Oh boy, we have Can 3 here. Oh no, Can 3198. Not sure what airline that is. It's got to be Canadian something. Goober Air. Oh my god, that's funny.
Wow.
What are you wowing about?
Goober.
Oh yeah, no, go look it up. CAN. It's actually he disconnected. I couldn't wait to say Goober Air.
The departure Delta 5100.
Delta 5100 New York departure. Go ahead, sir.
We are requesting flight plan proof for Toronto flight level 350.
Okay, you gotta file a flight strip. You have to file a flight plan. I have nothing filed for you.
Okay, I'm going to see what's going on and I'm going to send again.
Yeah, I just pulled it up and it's blank. So whatever you filed, if you did file something, it didn't go through. So you're gonna have to do it again, okay?
Okay, could you check if the plane now it's available?
Yeah, no, still nothing.
Okay, I'm going to disconnect to connect again. Just a second.
Oh, no, don't. I got it. You have it backwards. You have it depart JFK, arrive Atlanta. You have the wrong flight strip in. Did you get that 5100?
Negative, could you repeat, please?
Yeah, you haven't. You filed an old flight strip. Depart JFK, arrive Atlanta. I don't know what day you were doing that flight, but that's what you have filed, not LaGuardia to Toronto.
Okay, maybe, okay, I want to check. Just a second.
Do you want me to fix it up for you?
That's okay. I got it. It was a previous flight from JFK to Atlanta, so now I fix it.
Okay, no problem. Ah, there you go. Delta 5100. I got it that time.
Roger, stand by.
Just give me a second to make the changes I have to make to it.
Okay, no problem.
All right, Delta 5100, ready to copy your clearance to Toronto?
Confirm. Ready to copy.
Delta 5100 cleared to Toronto Airport via the Goldman 7 departure. Radar vectors Gale, then is filed. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departures with me and squawk 1004.
Roger, clear to Toronto, flight level 340. I'm going to take off runway 13, Golden 7 departure vectors to
Gale.
from Gale and squawk 1004 for Delta 1500. 100.
Delta 5100, read back correct. Push and start your discretion. Current information is Alpha. Again, expect runway 13 for departure and call for taxi holding short of taxiway Alpha.
We're going to call for taxi hold short of taxiway Alpha Delta 5100.
All aircraft on frequency. Current information is Bravo, LaGuardia, altimeter 2997.
Channel switched.
Sure, just give me a bit. I'm writing paper.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I can't wait for CAN 3198 to file a flight strip because I just want to call him Gooba 3198 so bad.
Actually, Jack, you said you're free also?
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, have you looked at any of the SOPs at all?
I've studied them very long. I'm just waiting for a session.
Okay. We can still try it.
Alright.
Channel switched.
I'm sorry, Rudy. I just popped up to. I just want to call this guy Gooba. And that guy's sitting here for an hour, and in a whole hour, he filed a flight strip, got a clearance, and now disconnected. I think Gooba may live up to his call sign because he's looks like he's trying to taxi without even calling. So yes, I believe my daughter told me there's a way to set up my chat so that I actually get a ding and it pops up on my screen what the new chat was. She's going to have to show me how to do it one night when she's home because I do not know how to do it. I will honestly tell you, I am not a very computer literate person when it comes to these newfangled programs. But you know what? It is what it is. Well, guys, we lost Goober again. Well, guys, sorry it's so boring tonight, but I was hoping to have a little bit more fun. But not much really going on here, though. I do have a Westchester departure. Not sure what he's doing. He hasn't filed the flight strip yet. It's been really quiet on at LaGuardia the last few nights. Actually, I'm going to say it may even be longer than the last few nights. Ah, Frontier 2109's back.
Some
Oh.
streamers make a lot of money from, depending on how many viewers they have.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not doing it for money. I do it just because, you know, I was
It's fun.
egg. Yeah, well, I do the controlling for fun, but I was egged into starting a stream. They were like, "No, no, you got to stream. You got to stream." I'm like, "Okay." How do you stream?
Yeah, I wouldn't know the first thing about it.
No, me neither. I actually watched a whole bunch of videos to figure it out, and then my daughter helped me out with a bit. But yeah, I mean, there's some streamers that make a lot of money. They actually even that they're actually a lot of streamers that make a bunch of money, but a lot of it is they have so many viewers that they're influencers, and
Right.
businesses actually pay them to promote their products while they're doing whatever they're doing in their stream.
Yeah, they pay them for the advertising. They give them equipment. Who knows what. And plus, Google does it too. Google will pay because of their advertising as well. The more viewers you have.
Yeah, well, I'm nowhere near there. I only have like, I don't know, 54, 55 viewers or followers, something like that.
Got to start somewhere.
Yeah, and like I said, I hadn't been streaming a lot lately. I probably haven't streamed in, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. I want to get back into it, but it's hard because like when I start a stream like this tonight, I'm looking to stream, but I don't know what the traffic level is going to be, and then it turns out to be completely dead. And what do you do then?
Yeah, it's not good entertainment value.
Right? Yeah. There's no bang for your time here. All kidding aside, if I wasn't streaming, I'd already be watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine on Peacock.
Right.
I don't know who it was. One of the guys put in chat that I said runway
Stand by.
3. Go ahead. I was just checking a flight plan of that plane up in Westchester. He's got nothing filed. Uh, so what a beautiful day it was today here in Northeast Pennsylvania. 46 degrees, brilliant sunshine. Got a whole bunch of the snow and ice melted. It's really cool. And hopefully this winter storm that they're talking about for Monday for Valentine's Day misses us. Because I hate to think that we're going to get rid of all the snow in the next 3 days only to get it all back in one storm. Nothing going on. Nothing going on. It's funny. Normally when I come on, it gets, we get a little bit of traffic. There's a lot of people that like to fly with me. I was very surprised that we haven't. Kind of surprised we haven't gotten, a little bit of traffic. I think we've had more planes disconnect than we've had actually take off and fly. And that almost seems to be the common thread these days, ever since they did the upgrade to audio for Vatsim and X-Pilot and added velocity. If we ever get Frontier Flight 2109 out, I'll probably end the stream after that. Because it is really, really boring tonight. Again, can't tell you the reason why. I mean, I just scrolled out and you can see.
Good evening, this is November 137 Alpha Bravo. I was looking to do some touch and goes at White Plains.
November 137 Alpha Bravo. Touch and goes at White Plains approved. Expect runway 29. And let me know when you're ready to taxi.
Alright, expect runway 29.
Yeah, 29. 29 for, unless you want 11. Would you rather have 11?
It doesn't matter to me, anyone's good.
Okay, 29er it is then.
November 137 Alpha Bravo is ready for taxi.
November 137 Alpha Bravo, runway 29, taxi via Kilo, cross runway 34 at Kilo.
Alright, taxi Kilo, cross 24 at Kilo. November 137 Alpha Bravo.
Westchester is a Class Delta airport, so we don't have to assign a score code. All we have to do is establish communication with them, clear them for takeoff, clear them to land, and that's about it. Although I do kind of have to check the traffic pattern because I think it's all right-hand traffic patterns there. Never had anybody work traffic patterns up in Westchester. Nope, I was wrong. All traffic pattern is left.
LaGuardia, Frontier 2109.
Frontier 2109, New York departure, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I think about ready to taxi. We'll see how this goes. I've had numerous mechanical issues, so to speak. I'm near the taxiway Alpha, near Echo, ready to taxi, runway 13.
Okay, I didn't watch you push back. Can you do Echo, cross runway 4 at Echo, or do you need to do Alpha, go down to Gulf, and go that way?
Probably need to go down Alpha to Golf.
Okay, that's fine. Runway 13, taxi via Alpha, Gulf, hold short runway 22.
Taxi to runway 13 via Alpha, Golf, hold short 22, Frontier 2109.
User joined your channel.
Good evening.
Good evening, Robert.
Howdy. How's Philly doing tonight?
How's Laguardia tonight?
Laguardia is dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so dead I'm going to be ending my stream early.
I got a Philly departure actually here for you, but if he ever calls in. A Philly special, so to speak.
That's right, I have poor Jan going crazy because we had a Westchester departure to Philly, and the route doesn't make any sense because it's the LaGuardia route minus JFK. So it's, you know, Westchester 7 Dixie, which you can't do with at 6,000 feet without giving it to JFK.
User joined your channel.
Shh, it's Heath.
Be quiet.
Hi, Heath.
Hey, how's it going?
John, what's your streaming on?
LaGuardia, Frontier 2109. I'm going to be needing to stop where I'm at, try to work this out.
Oh, you're fine. Frontier 209, you're fine where you're at. I have no other traffic at the airport, so you're 100% perfect.
Roger that. Probably should have done a
For
test
some
flight
reason,
before I got
DC
back in here.
Center keeps telling all of my arrivals that I'm going offline.
November 137 Alpha Bravo, you're actually heading to runway 34. You want to do patterns off at 34?
Yeah, I'll do patterns off 3-4. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine. I just looked up and saw you on Alpha instead of heading towards 29er.
Nyartcc.
I'm new to this game. I'm trying to look at a diagram of this.
The 2-2s. Stand by.
Yeah, it's all good. We'll hook you up. We'll take care of you as best we can. I mean, I can't fly the plane for you, but you know, we'll get you up and down if that helps.
Yeah, it's just the radio controls. I got the plane. It's all good.
All right, November 137 Alpha Bravo, you ready to go, or you need to do a run-up?
I'm going to do a quick run-up, then I'll let you know.
Okay,
Roger.
sorry about that.
Let me know
Okay,
when you're ready.
we're on the 2-2s. United 222 is taking off. I'll hand them off to you.
Number departure, that's Delta 5100 again. Requesting 5.2 for Toronto.
Get Delta 5100. Your clearance is still valid. Your squawk
Once you
code's still good.
disconnect, doesn't the
1004. Everything's the same.
break command disconnect him or reset?
Roger, I think it's the same, and the squawk 1004 Delta 500 going to call for the taxi.
Yep, current information is Bravo. Expect runway 13 for departure. Call for taxi, holding short of taxi.
Philly
Alpha.
Tower?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Roger, about the information, Bravo, I'm going to call
No,
you
he was
for
telling
on
my arrivals
the
that
hold charge runway
I was
taxi
going
Alpha.
offline.
Was Philly approach on earlier?
No. They told my planes to give me a call to see if I'm
November 137 Alpha Bravo is ready to go for runway 34.
so odd.
November 137 Alpha Bravo, make left close traffic. Winds calm, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Clear takeoff runway 34. November 137 Alpha Bravo.
Yeah, you're going to make left close traffic, which is a left pattern. You're going to do left turns, okay?
Roger that for November 137 Alpha Bravo.
And Robert, I'm sorry, I'm actually streaming on Twitch. I know you asked, but I was busy.
No problem. What was your Twitch?
Oh, come on, Laguardia John.
Oh.
Laguardia __ John.
Should have guessed that.
Okay, Frontier 2109, ready to taxi.
Hey, Heath, I did
And
some
right here
bush
at
flying today.
Alpha,
Or yesterday, actually.
near Golf.
Oh, yeah?
I was
Yep,
in
Foxtrot
Yosemite.
2109, runway 13,
Oh, that sounds
taxi
That was
via
nice, yeah.
Golf, Alpha Golf, hold short runway 22.
Okay, same as before. Alpha Golf, hold short of 22, Frontier 2109.
And nothing much changes here at LaGuardia. We have set routes for just about everywhere.
That's high, though. My little Cessna 172 was struggling with the altitude.
LaGuardia
I mean,
Departue
you take off to
911.
like 7,000 feet, and you got to climb to like 11 to get over the
LaGuardia
mountains.
Departue 911 Air. We were unsure to contact you. Just part of JFK. We're up 3,600.
Yeah, no, you don't have to contact me. You need to go to Unicom 122.8.
122.8 Unit 119. Alright, sorry about that. Thank you. Have a good one.
You're welcome. Take care. Frontier Flight 2109, cross runway 22 at Gulf. Continue taxiing Gulf for runway 13.
Cross runway 22 at Golf to runway 13, Frontier 2109.
November 137 Alpha Bravo is ready for touch and go runway 34.
Yep, you just beat me to it. November 137 Alpha Bravo. Winds calm, runway 34 cleared for the option.
Clear for the option runway 34, November 137 Alpha Bravo.
Hey Rudy, I'm sad. Can left me. He went, I don't know, he flew from somewhere else. He's flying in, Goober's flying into JFK now.
Cooper.
Yeah, did you look it up on the webpage, CAN? It's actually Goober Airlines.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, I thought it would be something Canadian, but it actually came up Goober from Nigeria.
Jeez.
Frontier Flight 2109, you ready to go?
Frontier 2109, roger
that's
that.
past
We're ready to
Dover.
go. Did you assign me a climb and maintain or just a SID?
Nope, just a SID and climb via SID.
Roger that.
Our
Climb via the
Hooper's
SID
past
and ready to
Dover.
go 13.
Frontier 2109, fly the Nathan's 5 departure. Wind 190 at 7, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 13, climb in the SID. Nathan 5, Frontier 2109.
Alright guys, this is really bad. My coffee cup's empty. Frontier Flight 2109, radar contact, say altitude.
Frontier 2109, 3,200.
Frontier Flight 2109, climb and maintain 10,000, 10,000.
But why?
Up to 10,000, Frontier 2109.
Frontier Flight 2109, climb and maintain 17,000, 17,000, proceed direct white.
Up to 17,000, direct white, Frontier 2109.
Laguardia approach, Delta 1124, descending via Milton 4 at 16,000, crossing vibes.
Delta 1124, New York departure, I don't cover approach, I'm sorry. Expect runway 22, ILS runway 22 for arrival, and LaGuardia altimeter 29 and 9 at 7. Give me a call when you're about 7 to 10 miles established on the ILS 22.
Acknowledge on the coverage, we'll expect ILS 22, have Bravo on board, and we'll check in 7 to 10 miles on final Delta 1124.
Thank you, sir. Sorry about that. November 137 Alpha Bravo, winds calm, runway 34 cleared to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, November 137 Alpha Bravo.
And actually correct that, it's cleared for the option.
Cleared for the option, November 137 Alpha Bravo.
Frontier Flight 2109, New York Center's offline. Radar service is terminated. Sumo navigation frequency changed approved. Unicom 122.8. Have a great flight.
User left your channel.
Roger that. 2.
Great night, great flight. Oh, you disconnected.
Going around.
Yeah, you don't have to call a go around 137. You can just go around. You're on a touch and go. Guess we'll try and do 2 hours of streaming. About 9 o'clock should be 2 hours. Sorry it's been so boring, guys. I was hoping for a little bit more traffic tonight. I wasn't expecting it to be really, really busy, but I was expecting it to be a little bit busier than what it actually is. November 137 Alpha Bravo, winds calm, runway 34 cleared for touch and go.
Runway 34 clear for touch and go. November 137 Alpha Bravo.
See if our boy 7 Alpha Bravo can make the runway this time. Oh, I'm gonna yawn. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't mute my microphone in time. Hey, looks good and lined up this time.
I'm wondering if some kind of edict came down from Vatsim headquarters that more centers had to be online. I'm noticing a lot more centers in the Midwest online than normal.
I guess New York hasn't gotten that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Although New York is changing their center structure, so you're going to see New York Center on a lot more often.
Good.
Yeah, they're going to have people trained to do the other parts of center, the A, C, and D sectors.
Yeah, the different sectors, yeah.
November 137 Alpha Bravo is looking for a full stop on runway 34.
November 137 Alpha Bravo, winds calm, runway 34 cleared to land.
Runway 34 clear to land, November 137 Alpha Bravo.
And CAN 1435 is definitely a goober.
You know, it's crazy. And I have more planes than Laguardia John.
I got nothing. I mean, I got one kid in the pattern at Westchester. I'm actually bored out of my mind. And my stream is probably pretty boring also.
Yeah, I would say so.
I mean, I had a couple of departures, but that was about it.
Had about 8 departures and 3 pattern planes ready tonight. And a couple of arrivals. Not bad.
Yeah, I had about 2 departures, 8 disconnects.
Yeah.
That was the exciting part.
One guy in the pattern at Westchester, and 1 arrival that's on its way.
Is there something like going on like Charlotte tonight? Because I checked, I didn't see anything, but I
Yeah.
think there's a ton of planes going there.
I know, I was saying the same thing before.
I mean, there could be. Who knows? I don't know. I don't keep track of that stuff, so. But I don't think there is. I mean, Wednesday night, an event on Wednesday night?
Yeah.
I
If
mean,
my departures went there, and I saw a bunch of planes over flying Philly going there too.
I mean, I had a couple of departures to. I shouldn't say that. I had one to Charlotte, one to Baltimore, Washington, and one to where the hell was he going? I think he was going to Orlando. Then I had one guy going to Toronto, but he's disconnected 4 times already, so I don't have much hope that he's gonna come back and take off. November 137 Alpha Bravo, left when able, remain with me.
Roger, left one able on the rain with you, November 137 Alpha Bravo.
And libraries and stuff. Finding new shit to put in this game.
November 137 Alpha Bravo, taxi via Foxtrot, cross runway 11 at Foxtrot, to parking.
Taxi via Foxtrot, cross runway 10 at Foxtrot to parking. November 137 Alpha Bravo.
I'm just going to let it go. I know he said runway 10. But I think he got the general idea. Oh my God, can we make this 15 more minutes? I don't think I've ever seen it. I haven't seen it this dead in a long, long time.
November 137 Alpha is unfamiliar with this airport. Can I get taxi instructions, please?
I wasn't watching you. I'm sorry. All you had to do was go straight. Cross the runway in front of you. You're on Lehman now, so cross the runway that's right in front of you. That's 1-1. And then you're going to make the first right-hand turn, which is Kilo. And then your parking is on the left where you came out of.
Okay.
I-137 Alpha Bravo. You cross the runway.
I'm
Your
to go bother
your
John.
next right-hand turn is Kilo. You're going to make a right on Kilo. And then whatever left-hand turn you want into the parking area where you came out of.
Okay, right on Kilo and then to park. November 137 Alpha Bravo.
Oh, we might be getting center. I don't know. I see Alex online.
Is that YZ?
Yeah.
He's been
I thought
on
Alex
for...
is AY.
Wait a minute. YZ? I don't know who YZ is.
Yeah, because he's been observing for a while. I don't know who he is, though.
I'll find out.
I thought Alex was doing a training session.
Yi Zhang is YZ. He's an S3.
Yeah, but how's he on as an observer and on Allentown Approach?
Allentown's Wei Ting Chen.
Yeah, that's a different guy.
Oh, okay.
Come on, John.
Know your Chinese names.
Thanks for the help, November 137 Alpha Bravo, and good night.
No problems. Have a great evening. You did a good job. 2 out of the 3 patterns.
What kind of plan we thinking for
User
traffic
joined your
patterns tonight?
channel.
What was that, Robert?
So what kind of plane we thinking tonight?
Newark Yardley.
Go for local.
You send me comms for Delta 627?
Yep, he should be on his way.
I don't understand what these people are doing. They take so long to call in.
Probably
I
forgot to
know.
put the frequency in standby.
I like when I'm top down and I don't have to change them. They're already on my frequency.
Yeah, right. He's gonna overfly his first waypoint before I can send him there.
Doing your job for you.
At least he didn't blow through his altitude. Hey, Heath.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to call it quits for tonight. UPS 2407 is on the ground. He has not called for a clearance. That's all I got.
What C8 is?
Golf. I'm taking it down right now.
Okay, no questions, my control, H8.
All right, your control can. Have a good night, guys.
You have a good night, too.
Have a good night.
Take care, Rudy.
User disconnected from your channel.
And we're dropping like flies here. Have absolutely nothing to do. It's boring. If I wasn't streaming, guys, I'd be on Peacock sitting here watching videos. And all the airports are dead. JFK has one departure. Newark has one departure. I have one arrival. There's just absolutely nothing going on in N90 tonight.
Newark to Philly at 200. That's gonna be fun.
Sounds good to me. Bet he's going to see I'm offline and disconnect.
That's alright, I'm waiting for you to spawn so I can disconnect.
Yeah. Okay, it's taking me a little longer because my game just randomly crashed.
Cool, because I was actually getting off at 9 o'clock.
Man, not 9:30 tonight?
Nah, it's dead. There's just like no reason to be here.
Alright. I got a plan then. I'll go VFR out of LaGuardia to enter the pattern at Newark. Perfect.
Man, I don't think I've ever seen an N90 so dead where there's not a single plane at any airport.
Even Kennedy?
Nope, the last one just took off from Kennedy, JetBlue 1321.
Wow. Tell me, Philly's busier than all of N90 tonight?
There's 10 arrivals coming into Kennedy, though.
No. Never mind.
Yeah, there's always that.
It's Kennedy.
I mean, it was so boring tonight, I was actually able to drink my entire cup of coffee.
Who's on Kennedy ground?
McGill, something like that? LaGill?
They're not primed.
Michael Legal.
He was earlier. He may just be getting off.
Well, I guess so.
I don't know. I didn't notice if he was primed or not earlier. I wasn't really paying that much attention to it. But he's been on longer than me, so if he hasn't been primed, I don't know who he's been talking to.
Is there an exception to the hour rule if there is no traffic?
What do you mean?
Like, do I not have to stay on for a full hour if there is no one to control?
On a tower? No. There's no time. That's only for Tracon.
I am on Tracon.
Well, then there is a rule for you. But it's not a hard fast rule because it's been broken many times by many people.
What are you departing, John?
Departing runway 13.
He's departing LaGuardia.
Yeah, good answer. But dang it, didn't spawn in the C terminal then.
Be back in a bit.
User left your channel.
We're going to get one of the controllers here. Robert is going to come and annoy me. He likes to fly I don't know what he's bringing, but I don't know how to pronounce it until he says it. It's an Andorf something or another. It's this big, heavy, four-prop plane, and it's Russian, and he enjoys flying that. We'll see what he brings tonight when he shows up. He's not here yet.
Oh boy, Reed just posted a big announcement.
LaGuardia departure, Delta 1124 is established on the localizer 22 right, 10 miles from LaGuardia.
Delta 1124, we only have 122, but that's okay. I know what you meant. Delta 1124, New York approach, wind 190 at 7, runway 22, cleared to land.
Clear to land 22 Delta 1124.
Have you really noticed a big difference with the new velocity update? Because I haven't.
No, I haven't noticed anything.
Yeah. I mean, it was supposed to be for VRC, V stars, and all of them. And same slow shit, plus audio for Vatsim issues now.
Well, the audio for Vatsim issue should be fixed with the update that came out yesterday.
Should be. We'll see.
User joined your channel.
LSORC.
LSO.
I'm hopping up this tower.
Okay, we got nothing.
Alright, what do we got as far as configs go?
With departing 1-3, ILS 2-2.
What do we got? Belmont, Coney?
We got the Coney, JFK's on the 2-2s. They got the Belmont, Delta 1124 is already cleared to land when you're up and on. Oh, you already are. I'll switch them over to you for a taxi. Current information's Bravo. And that's it, man.
Sounds great.
Delta 1124, when you have a sec, just switch over to Tower 118.7. He already knows you're cleared to land.
Tower 118.7, Delta 1124.
And the 8 is just changed to Charlie, Ryan.
Roger.
Look at that. We have an arrival and a departure. Sorry, guys. Forgot I was streaming and started yawning. Oh, well, now I got a tower, so I'm going to
What
stay
they did
another
to this
half
game,
hour.
I got 40 FPS now. That never happens.
Oh, that's Robert that's in Delta 1338.
Mic check, please.
5x5.
Roger that, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I gotta stand up, guys. Oh, my back is starting to stiff up. Rabbit, you actually did that, a VFR departure to go do pattern work at Newark?
Yep.
Now I need to go get a fucking app rack from Newark. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Ryan, watch your language. I'm streaming.
Sorry. John, I didn't know you stream.
Sure. I haven't done it in a while, but yeah, I stream. I stream under LaGuardia John.
No, I didn't know that.
User left your channel.
I knew he was gonna get pissed
User
off when I
joined
did
your
that.
channel. User joined your channel.
Hi, Yardley, LaGuardia, local app rack.
Go ahead.
I got Delta 1338. He's gonna be VFR to Newark or pattern work in Newark. You able to accept him?
Skyline?
Doesn't appear that way, no. He's a A320.
IFR? Oh, VFR, you said. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. RC.
AJ?
I would have given him the Skyline and let him maintain 140 at 2,000.
Full flaps gear down. Jeez.
Sorry, unable. Fly the Skyline. Maintain 2,000 feet. Do not exceed 140 knots until further advised.
I don't know what I did to this game, but I don't have any stutters anymore. This feels too good to be true.
It's velocity.
It's one of my flight sim in general.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm on here. I said I was gonna play City Skylines tonight.
Why are you on here, Ryan?
How is
Well, City Skylines, Heath, if you decide to play it, be prepared to spend like 12 hours at a time playing that game. It is incredibly easy to get sucked into it.
I've heard about the game. I've been wanting to try it. I just haven't done it yet.
It is much better than SimCity. World's better than SimCity.
I love SimCity. When I heard about it, I'm like, oh, I gotta play this game, but haven't
Man,
got
I used
to it
to
yet.
play the original SimCity like forever.
Oh yeah. I remember the original SimCity, but yeah, no, City Skylines is absolutely insane, and they just came out with a. I'm not sure if it's payware or not, but there's a new airport mod where you literally get to build the airport.
Wow.
So like you're putting down the taxiways and the runways and the terminals.
Is it a money sucking game too?
Oh, it can be a money sucking game. There's a lot of free mods though. Like there's a
Okay.
lot.
I have the SimCity on my phone. It's pretty fun.
How good is your CPU?
Very good.
Okay, because it's incredibly CPU intensive.
Okay. I got a Ryzen 7 5800, so.
Oh, that's much better than
Yeah.
my Ryzen 7.
I got an i9 10th generation.
Yeesh. I got an i7 5th generation.
Yeah, the only thing this computer's lacking is a better graphics card.
That's everybody's computer these days.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't have a bad graphics card. It's a 2060 Super, you know, but I wish I had waited and gotten the 30 series.
But John, to answer your earlier question of why I'm on here, I need to get like 20 hours so I can get signed off now. And I do not have 20 hours.
Yeah, that bites, doesn't it? I saw that.
You put that in there just for you.
I have a solid 8 hours on LaGuardia Tower.
Hey, now we can get checked out on Liberty Departure, another position we can't get training for.
It's very odd to me though. I'm still not understanding the logic behind that because I feel like Liberty is one of those things where you should know your N90 airspace pretty well before you get trained on it. But
I don't think you really do, because I mean most of the complexity of N90 is on the arrivals.
True. That's true.
And
I mean,
Liberty's just departures.
and Liberty's not that hard. Climb, maintain 1-7000. Proceed direct recce.
Yeah,
or direct your first fix.
the hardest part of Liberty is, sequencing the multiple airports together, but that's really only if they're busy.
Yeah. I mean, even I was watching Markunis on the New Year New York doing Liberty. Even then, he was barely doing any sequencing.
Yeah. I would totally sit on Yardley and Liberty combined.
I wouldn't mind doing that either, to be completely honest. I just want to get Laguardia done and over with. Like, that's all I want to do. I've been waiting for a Laguardia sign off for, I'm not even kidding, over a month now. I've been hitting, I'm waiting for this session. I don't know how many times. I don't know how many times I've had people bail on a session with me.
I'm surprised LaGuardia is the one airport that doesn't have a backlog.
I saw the list. I saw the list of things that are waiting for training. I'm the only one waiting for LaGuardia local training. So I don't understand why this is so difficult.
You'll probably be waiting for another 2 weeks.
Because the guy doing most of LaGuardia training is taking a hiatus to train center.
Yeah. Giuseppe said he was going to do my sign-off the other day. He forgot.
Yeah, he told me the same thing for Kennedy Tower.
Yeah.
Same thing for my exam review.
We literally were about to do it. He's like, all right, go ahead, hop in the sweatbox. He goes, oh, wait a minute, we can't do this. I forgot I had to train someone else. I was like, come on, man.
We went from an RTAC that probably had more training than most of the RTACs around to an RTAC that has no training, just like everybody else.
I mean, the training's still there, but it's just like it's in the wrong spots. And then you got people like me, who I'm a mentor. I'm posting my training availability, and nobody's taking it. And I'm limited as to what I can train on.
What can you train on?
Philly, and I could do LaGuardia if Jan is there, but I'm barely comfortable even controlling LaGuardia, let alone teaching it. So I'm never really on LaGuardia.
That's interesting.
Yeah, this is
I
the first
assume
time
that
I've seen you on LaGuardia.
I assume that I can't get slots for Kennedy because I'm competing with Philly folks.
Well, it seems like they're rattling Kennedy people off left and right now.
Yeah, that's just spontaneous, though.
Oh. Rob, you're going to call for your taxi clearance.
30 seconds. We're starting engines.
Okay.
No, it's Vatsim. I'm not calling for a taxi clearance. I'm just going to taxi to a runway.
Exactly.
Sounds about right. Where's this Endeavor guy at?
He's coming up to the Milton Corey merge.
I tell you what, I vectored myself pretty well on my arrival on the Apple One earlier in the King Air. I think I did it the right way because with Kennedy on the twos, do you take them up the right-hand side or the left-hand side across the river on the special use line?
Has nothing to do with that. It has to do with what we're departing. If we're departing 1-3, you take them up the river. If we're departing,
perfect. I did it right.
Yeah, if we're departing 3-1, you take them the other way.
On the approach end. Okay. Hey, I did it the right way then. Yeah, I took myself up the river. Got myself on a 040 heading. Had to hand fly the entire arrival because I still don't know how to work the autopilot in the King Air.
Flight simulator?
No, it's X-Plane and it's the King Air C90. I just can't figure out how the vertical speed mode works because it kind of just wants to nosedive.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's pretty nice. It's a freeware improvement mod that download. It's actually pretty nice for being freeware. How is the one on Flight Sim? Is it flyable?
I used to fly it a lot. I haven't flown it in a while, so now I can't remember. I can't remember what the avionics is.
I mean, it's probably not very much Vatsim flyable, but I'm sure it's offline flyable.
I think it's the G3000.
Oh, is it? Heath, is that Endeavor in your airspace? Certainly looks like he is. I mean, great, I don't know the airspace very well, but...
No, he's fine.
Is he? Really?
Huh. I was wondering why you weren't answering the frequency switch. That's so random.
Turn off AI assist.
It is off.
Copilot assist off too.
Yep.
Yeah, I only own 6,000 over there, so he was under that.
Oh, it seems so close to Newark that it just seems like that would be your airspace.
It is, but if you realize there's the west flow for LaGuardia passes right through there, like from the Philly side of Newark all the way to where LaGuardia is. There's like this corridor of LaGuardia airspace.
Oh yeah, it's that weird little dolphin-looking thing. Yeah, that's the tail of the dolphin.
That's the tail of the dolphin. There's a sector like just southwest of Newark that is sliced in 4 ways between Newark, Kennedy, LaGuardia, and Liberty.
You talking down by Robbinsville?
Yeah, just north of Robbinsville.
Yeah, the place where it's owned by 6 different people depending on what altitude you're at. It's either owned by McGuire, Newark, LaGuardia, Liberty, Washington, or New York, depending on what altitude you're at. It's insane. I gotta say, I'm not an expert, but Endeavor seems to be vectoring himself pretty well.
It looks like New York approach is coming up.
Mic check, please.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Who's coming up?
Your radio's 5x5. I don't really know who it is.
Thank you very much.
Miguel Peretta?
And my frequency got
Peralta?
switched again. It's so
Peralta.
nice.
He's on Cam's frequency, 128.12.
John, if I give him a left or right crosswind, is that a problem? Cause I want to give him a left downwind because that's going to put him right into Endeavor.
Well, he's only going to 3,000. Endeavor should stay at 4,000 over the river, so.
Should, keyword.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, technically it should be a left downwind departure, but I'm not really sure because he's not doing the skyline.
Yeah, well, that's the nice thing about him being VFR. Hey, you got traffic at your 12 o'clock and 3 miles, sending out a 4,000, the CRJ9 reporting site. Cool, thanks. Maintain visual separation with the traffic. Maintain VFR.
Roger that.
Who is this Miguel guy?
I see he's on every once in a while. I love how there's never any coordination.
Well, he's messaging me, telling me what he's controlling and what his configurations are. I'm like, thanks. I don't need to know any of that, but thanks.
That's right. He asked me what I was doing. I just told him to too. He's not a team speaker either, because he's not on TeamSpeak.
Rob, you okay?
No, I
Apparently
can't remember my
not.
call sign. too used to flying Walker.
Oh, so much for expecting Endeavor 5095 to stay at 4,000 over the river. He's
The
already
reverse
down to 2,800.
623 Alpha is at Republic Airport, is ready for start and looking to pick up VFR to LaGuardia.
November 623 Alpha, you need to contact New York approach on 128.12.
Okay, going to 128.12. Thanks for the help.
Hey Heath, where do you want Robert? You want him just on a 310 heading going north, and I'll hand them off to you and you can vector them in?
Actually, yeah, that's fine.
New York departure, good evening, Delta 1338 at 3000 on the downwind for runway 13, looking for traffic still.
Text-only pilot that I'm trying to deal with who was way too high coming in.
Delta 1338, New York departure. Good evening. Radar contact. Fly heading 310.
310, Delta 1338.
Only text?
He seems to be going back and forth. Sometimes he won't hear me.
Gotta love it.
Delta 1338, contact New York approach 128.505.
2855, Delta 1338, have a good night.
See ya. Why is Cam's approach A?
Shouldn't be. It should be G.
Yeah, but look at Endeavor 59. It's tagged up as A.
Not on my screen. It's screen tagged up as G on my end. You VSARs or VRC?
I'm in VRC.
Oh, that's really weird, because so am I. He's tagged up as G.
And I updated my what's-his-face, my POF file.
I've got him enlisted as AA also. He's on his 12812, not 128.125.
Oh, he probably never
He doesn't
did his
have his POF file updated.
Yep.
Yeah, but why is it showing up for me, though?
Maybe you don't either.
No, I did. I had to reconfigure all my profiles.
All right, guys. 5 more minutes of this streaming, then we're going to call it a day because it is just really, really boring. And now with Tower on, I'm not doing top-down. I'm only doing Westchester.
I got the field in sight.
It's been more of a TeamSpeak conversation night than a than a controlling night.
Come on, John. It's not that boring.
Yes, it is. It's been like this all night. I mean, it's just absolutely nothing going on.
I told this guy to make best descent to 6,000. He's been sitting at 9,200 for like 5 minutes now.
Ryan, are you monitoring my stream? Is that how you heard me say it was boring? Alright guys, I'm going to end this stream here. It was fun. It was real. Not sure it was real fun. See you next time. Hopefully we'll get more traffic.
John, did you say something to me?
Hopefully next time we'll get more traffic. You guys all have a nice night.